ZOU Xin from Finance Department, and in this short video, I would like to introduce some of my simple ideas about the final project for the industrial and organization class. The question I want to investigate is how the interactions between sellers and buyers in the online C2C platform can affect the behavior of the sellers. Particularly, I'm interested in two kinds of behaviors. The faking behavior, which means that whether the seller will sell fake goods or true goods. And the second behavior is the pricing behavior, is how much gonna the seller set a price for the items he wants to sell. The interaction system between the sellers and buyers is that the buyers can give feedback via comment system. This will influence the two behaviors of the sellers. And I plan to build simple models for this and get some empirically testable implications. I got my inspiration of this idea just from the case of Taobao, the biggest C2C online platform in the world. As we know that the e-commerce is becoming more and more popular nowadays and takes a very important role in the real economy. As the biggest online C2C platform in China and even in the world now, Taobao has got 7.1 million active sellers and 435 million active buyers, which means that almost 1/3 of the Chinese population are Taobao buyers, and maybe you are one of them. So every day in 2012, there are around 13 million transactions occurring, generating around 1.61 billion yuan revenue, which is equivalent to $258 million. Specifically, on the November the 11th, the so-called single day in China, the one-day revenue for that day is 5.63 billion yuan, which is equal to $0.92 billion. This huge business of Taobao is the essential part that triggers my idea for this project. As with the empirical test, I think if we can get some data from Taobao, that would be very representative and interesting. There are actually some literatures have already investigated the problem of C2C platform and even used the Taobao as the data source, but they are more focusing on the macro level, such as how the market evolves and how the buyers and sellers grow and how the network effect works through the online platform. And some other literatures are interested in comparing Taobao with eBay, which is also another big name in the e-commerce, to say whether they have different growth mode or how can Taobao beat eBay in such a short time. But as a very normal online buyer, I don't care about the growth of the market. I don't care about how Taobao and eBay compete. The only two questions I care about is whether the item I'm buying is fake or true, and also how much I'm going to pay for the items. So these are the two questions I want to investigate in my project. The prediction about the project outcome, I think firstly, if there are more negative comments, then there will be less demand for the seller. So it is a bad thing to the seller. So I just predict that if the punishment of the bad comment is heavy enough, then the seller will choose to sell the good thing instead of the fake thing. And in terms of the pricing behavior, I don't have a very direct prediction about how the comment system would affect it. I will get this answer after I build some real models. So in summary, in this project, I want to investigate the faking behavior and the pricing behavior of C2C online sellers and the impact of comment system on them. If we want to empirically test it, I think we can subtract the data from Taobao. That's basically all about my idea. So about the video, 给好评哦，亲。